Today I'm Mrs. Always Right. Because I am always right in this household. So today I'm going to, looking in a viewfinder. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to apologise if the lighting like flips from bright to dark to bright to dark. Let me show you what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm dealing with today. Oh, there's my my stand for my camera. A box of Christmas lights. But this is what I'm dealing with. So I want to apologise in advance if the lighting I want to apologise in advance if the lighting is a bit off. So today I wanted to discuss with you a situation that happened to me back in the year 2015 during December, which involved Facebook Messenger. As we're all aware, Facebook is kind of a dark rabbit hole. You know, you've got people and friends on there that you don't ever talk to anymore, and then they suddenly pop up out of the blue. So back in 2015, I had I want to say family friend, although it wasn't my personal family friend. It was a friend of the family from, I don't want to give too much away, but he was a friend of the family from like my aunt's side. And I got a really random message from him, and I'm going to dive on in. So I hadn't actually spoken to this family friend in quite a long time, and like we'd never spoken on Facebook before, so it was kind of one of those first times speaking to him on Facebook, and I hadn't actually and we hadn't seen each other in years, so it was really bizarre suddenly at 10 o'clock at night getting a message from him. I found it a bit strange, but I thought I'd be polite, and so I just messaged him back. So we're messaging each other, you know, how are you, how's life, and all of that normal sort of stuff. And he, you know, we're chatting away, and he asks me about Christopher, and I tell him, you know, we're fine and all of that. And then he suddenly says he is a very lucky man. And so I put, if you say so. And at this point, you know, because I've been messaging for a while and we've been sat watching TV, and I've been messaging him for quite a while, Christopher sort of became interested and was like, who are you messaging? I was like, this family friend, we'll call him, let's call him David. I said, oh, I'm messaging David. And he was like, oh, who's he? So I explained to Christopher who he was, and then we sort of thought, okay, well, we'll see where this conversation goes. So I just sort of said, if you say so. And then he said, well, a girl like you, why wouldn't he be? So I say, why, thank you. I say, go on. He says, it might sound odd though. And then he asks me my age. So I told him my age. At the time I was 22, so you're probably by now figuring out what my age actually is now. Back then in 2015. So, you know, I let him know what my age is, and he says, ah, fair enough, you have a cracking body. And then he says, this stays between us. Obviously it didn't stay between us, because Christopher at the time was lying in bed next to me, and we're laughing about this, finding it quite funny. So at that moment I was a bit stunned. I was like, what do I say? He then says that he saw me
in a bikini, and Christopher and I were a bit like, what? And Chris was like, when? And then it struck me that it was my photos of me in a bikini when we were in Spain, literally that year, only a month or so ago that year. So then we put, I know while I was in Spain, right? As like a, okay, like, hopefully you didn't come spying on me when I went to the swimming pool or something. And then he sounds sorry. Then you know, he states sorry, he's pretty pervy. And then he says this. And then this is kind of when Christopher takes over, and he took over and sort of sent him this photo. And he's suddenly terrified, like Dave is terrified, and promptly we blocked him. It was interesting nonetheless to randomly get this out of the blue. I'd had considered messaging his girlfriend at the time, but if he wants to go and tell her that, that's his thing. So yeah, only a little video today, because I have been trying to film lately, but every time I've tried, there's either noise or something happens. I'm going to do another video very soon, based on Little Cat, if you're interested. I want to say thank you for listening to me ramble today. Just a little fun story. So why don't you just click that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!